Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciarra, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with another weekly reading, and this is going to cover the last week of the month of May. So we're covering the dates of May 24th to the 31st. So that is what we're going to cover. We're just going to do just some basic messages that you need to know for this particular week. We're just going to see what comes up. And there are two different ways for you guys to choose the piles today. We have a row of crystals, and then I got some new pins recently, so definitely wanted to go along with a little bit of like a witchy mermaid theme for this particular pick-a-pile. Also, because it is the end of May, it's been Mermaid this month, so I wanted to do something a little bit mermaidy themed in honor of that. So to introduce you to the piles, for pile one, we have the Labradorite with this super cheeky, cute charm. For pile two, we have clear calcite, and we have this really cool crescent moon mermaid pin. For pile three, we have the Super 7 with this particular mermaid pin. And then for pile four, we have the Thulite with this pin. So definitely, if I get into focus, take as much time as you need to meditate on each of these piles. You know, again, use the crystals, use the pens, whatever it is that gets you connected to the pile that's going to have the most accurate and resonant messages for you personally. Because again, these are still general readings, so not every card, not every message is going to resonate with you personally. So if you are attracted to more than one pile, that is perfectly fine, because your personal message might be spread across more than one of these. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the weekly messages. For those of you who picked pile one, again with the Labradorite piece here, as well as the super cute cheeky pin. I absolutely love this one. We're going to go ahead and dive into your messages. And so we're going to start off with actually some zodiac related cards, because again, these could possibly relate to things that are going on in your natal chart in this. About that, it cut out for just a moment, but as I was saying, this could be related to some of your natal chart information, or maybe your progress chart, whatever it may be. Definitely double check that all with what I always recommend is astro.com, since that is the most accurate thing I have seen. So let's go ahead and see what we have for you guys. Pile one. So we have the numinous, which is mystery. So the unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, the cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts, other worlds, space, enigmas, the occult, and intuition. So you guys in this particular week, the end of May, could definitely be getting a lot of psychic hits. You could be getting a lot of, you know, psychic knowing. Messages are coming through from the other worlds. You might even be seeing sort of mysterious phenomenon happening for some of you. You might be very attracted to occult information. Your intuition is definitely firing on all cylinders, I feel like, in this week. You might get like strange tingles. What is going on right now? I am just like, all right, let's fix my light now. That is better now. So again, maybe you're going to have unusual electrical things that happen, like lights going out, or who knows. Just generally, I feel like for you guys, this particular week is going to have some very unusual, unknown things happening and occurring. Let's see what else we have. We also have the Aries with, we have Aries with the radical. So active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, and competitive. So maybe some of you who picked this particular pile are an Aries, or you definitely should look at your natal chart to see where you have Aries, what planets might be in your Aries. With this energy, you know, it's definitely going to be energizing you guys to I feel like be self-starters kind of in this particular week. You definitely have to be careful because it might be that, you know, with these psychic abilities coming in so hard, it's going to be very new and exciting for some of you. It could lead you to be, you know, saying some impulsive things sometimes, because when you get those intuitive hits, especially about other people, you might just blurt it out without thinking it through completely, which could lead to some argumentative things or maybe some competition. Who knows? We also have here the 8th house, which is intimacy, investments, intensity, contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, kundalini energy, stalking, the underworld. So we have a lot of mysterious things going on. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So this is very Scorpionic. Is that how you would say it? Energy coming through. I definitely feel like, yeah, some of you are going to be really into some unusual, maybe like erotic or sexual interests in this particular week. There's definitely a lot going on, again, with the unknown, the other side. Also, you guys might be working a lot on shadow work, especially like shadow work that is related to maybe your own sexual nature. The kundalini energy might be rising. Some of you might be studying that. Even there's a lot of kind of unknown things, secrets coming out from the dark, especially when you're doing that shadow work in this week. So let's see what else we have. We also have euphoria. So euphoria is a cosmic connection to the magic within and around you. So yeah, you guys are really tapping into the magic of the universe around you. And I feel like also a huge part of this for a lot of you is connected to your sexuality, and again to this 8th house energy. Again, some of you might be even dabbling or looking into sex magic. I'm just getting that as well. Let's look at some crystals that might be useful for you guys in this particular week. And it's so funny because one of your crystals here, the crystal that I picked for this pile was labradorite, and you guys have labradorite as one of your crystals. So what is it? Labrador is a feldspar mineral first discovered in Canada's frozen north. The stone seems to hold the light of the aurora borealis just beneath its surface. The slightly psychedelic iridescent dance is known quite appropriately as labradorescence. So who needs it? Adventurers exploring far-off lands, places, chemical, spiritual, artistic, and dreamy. Any Pisces. So if you guys are also a Pisces, which probably means if you are a Pisces in your natal chart, your progress chart means that your sun is probably in Aries right now. So you're a Pisces that's working Aries energy. I would know this because I am a Pisces and my sun in my progress chart is in Aries. So this makes a lot of sense. Where to put it, wherever you cast your spells, when to use it, when you've lost your faith in magic. The world is a weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock hurtling through space, and you're on it, and that makes you special. Gaze into Labradorite and delight in that to protect your magic. So yeah, a lot of you I feel like are working a lot of magic, and it's so funny because it's talking about, oh, the stone. Any Pisces, I have so many pieces. I'm not too many, but I'm getting quite the collection of Labradorite because it's one of my favorite stones. I'm always attracted to it, which makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it's like I feel like this is a really strong week for you guys to be working some really intense magic if that is what you are wanting to put your focus on. We also have your other stone here is ametrine, which I also have some pieces of ametrine as well. What is it? A balanced blend of amethyst and citrine. This oh-so ombre stone is all heaty purple and fiery gold in one powerful package. Its energy is ideal for shifting through mental chatter to unearth pure inspo and act on it. Who needs it? The chronically indecisive and Libras. So again, some of you could also be Libras. Where to put it? Wherever you do your best thinking, i.e. the office or the bathtub, which is so funny because actually one of my ametrine pieces is one I take with me all the time into the bathtub. So that makes a lot of sense. When to use it. If a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea. If you can't decide on something, swipe left or swipe right, call on ametrine, and remember, either way, everything is going to be amazing. So make your big dreams your big life. So again, if you guys in this week are having any troubles trying to come to decisions about certain things, this is going to be your stone to help you get focused and help in guiding you in making those big decisions for yourself. So we also have new beginnings. So with this, the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So yeah, I was talking about you guys being kind of self-starters in this particular week. So yeah, you guys are having, I mean, for some of you, it could be that you're finding out that you're pregnant, or I don't know, some of you could be giving birth. I'm not feeling that as strongly as so much more like this cherished idea, because a lot of these other cards were referencing that you could be getting a really, really fantastic new idea that is definitely being like, you're downloading that information from, again, kind of the unknown, from cosmic sources, and it's really igniting you. It's really exciting you. Your imagination and your ideas, your creativity is really going to be sparked in this particular week. It's also going to be strongly sparked because that's why so much of this like kind of sexual energy is coming up as well, because the sacral chakra is, you know, the creativity chakra, but it's also creativity and it's also sexuality. So the creativity and the sexuality always go hand in hand. So when one's kind of activated and sparked, so is the other one, and vice versa. So that makes a lot of sense. And it's crazy because we also have the air element here with imagination. So yeah, you guys are going to be really creatively sparked, I guess is how I would put it, in this particular week. Let's see what else you need to know from this particular card. So it's really telling you, work with the element of air to still the mind. Meditate daily. Start a new project. Trust your second sight. Write, paint, or draw. Get outside. Hear the wind. Take long walks or skydive. So those are all things that are recommended for you to do in this particular week. And it makes so much sense with all the other energy. Again, you are going to be so psychically inclined in this week. That could be part to do with some of the planets that are going to be going retrograde and are staying retrograde until September. Again, trust in your second sight and the information and downloads you are receiving, and, you know, write it, paint it, draw it, whatever you need to do. Get whatever is coming through your mind and get it down onto paper or somewhere where you can review it again, because there's going to be so many interesting ideas and new project potentials from what it is that you are receiving, especially when you start meditating. And I can't believe again, it's so funny when I pull from so many different decks, yet the same exact message comes up over and over again, because the last card that we have here for you guys for this week is the Storm Chaser. And literally, it's funny because when I see this Storm Chaser and I look at the way the lightning is, it definitely looks like star constellations to me. So definitely, you know, spend some time outside, you know, in the wind, at night, during the day, stare up at the clouds, do some cloud gazing and scrying even, but that's what it definitely reminds me of. Oh my God, and I fucking opened up right to where this is in the book. That is so weird. But this card literally has to do with getting huge creative downloads. It is all about expect creative energy. Energy is in the air. You will soon be struck with profound creative power. Tap into this energy and find the inspiration to create through art, writing, or any other form of expression. Be warned, this force will build up and it will be released. It is best to select a proper creative outlet so it does not turn into a destructive force. This creative energy can produce amazing results and tap into artistic reserves you never knew you had. If you open yourself up to the power and are receptive at the right time, now is the time to complete that project you have been wanting to finish but have had trouble wrapping up. It is also the ideal time to start something new, your signature piece, your work of a lifetime. If you do not do it soon, you may miss an exceptional opportunity. Who knows when it will ever come again? So that is absolutely wild. I just feel like you guys are going to be really riding like a euphoric high in this particular week with this creative energy. And again, you should definitely not be bottling it up. I also feel like for a lot of you who do have this strong creative energy, and it's going to be like, if you are normally a very creative person, like this is going to be doubly, like 10 times more so in this particular week. So that also probably means you're going to be 10 times, more sexually active in this particular week, or like you're going to have a lot of that, I'm just gonna say, kind of like horny energy coming up in this particular week. And definitely like obviously, you know, if you don't have like a good outlet or a person to share that energy with. Definitely be pushing that energy into the work that you're creating, because it's going to even add more fire to that. Regardless, however it resonates for each person individually, it's like you need to get this energy out. Again, get it out on paper, through paint, through drawing, through writing, through speaking, through singing, recording, whatever is your creative outlet. Cooking even. It's like anything can be a creative outlet. Knife sharpening, who knows? Like maybe some of you are into, pole dancing, jewelry making, shibari. Like that was another one that came into mind. So it's like any of those things, definitely be exercising that, getting it out, because whatever you create, and definitely be documenting it or recording or whatever it is, because it could be that thing that's really going to get you noticed and be like your signature piece, and is going to maybe jumpstart maybe a really great side hustle for you, or even a career. Who knows? So that is the energy that I'm seeing for you guys in this particular week. So if this resonates, I just saw 333. Leave a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you'd like to help support this channel in its growth in any way, shape, or form, there's going to be links to my Instagram, to my Amazon wishlist, to my Patreon, to my Ko-fi, all of that, as well as info about how to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked pile 2 with this super cute crescent moon mermaid pin right here, we're going to go ahead and... Great, now they're going to all fall over. Oh my god, come on. There we go. There we go. And of course, the clear calcite. We're going to go ahead and jump into your cards here and see what you need to know for this particular week. So we're going to go ahead and start off with some kind of natal chart, astrological information for you guys to see what you need to know. Again, these could kind of be like key themes for you guys in this week. I would recommend checking out these placements and things in your natal chart and your progress chart, which you can look at all of that on astro.com. And so what we have is the first house with the self. So the physical body, outlook, self-image, life philosophy, consciousness, opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, and entry point. So I definitely feel like there could be a chance here to start something new in this week for you guys. And it's really, really important to making sure that whatever choices you're making are really lining up with your integrity and your life philosophy. There might be a lot of different opinions coming out. I feel like you're going to want to really express yourself in a very authentic way. Definitely take a lot of care in your physical body, as well as your self-image. So like how you dress, how you present yourself is going to be important in this particular week for whatever reason. We also have Capricorn with the boss. So serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, and disciplined. That could be maybe a part of, maybe some of you are actually getting a new job that is going to be like more corporate in nature, so like a certain kind of dress code is required. That might be for like one person who's watching this. I definitely feel like if you guys are Capricorn, or definitely look at where Capricorn is in your natal chart and what is going on there, is going to be important. It's definitely an important week to take many things that you're working on very seriously, to put a lot of ambition towards your work, but making sure that you're not being too rigid. We also have here Mercury with communication. So bees might be something significant you're going to see pop up, but we have words, thought, analysis, information, learning, trade, ideas, smarts, reporting, awareness, vision, lens, palette, perception, curiosity, narrative, muse, and wonder. I definitely feel like maybe some of you are even going to start like an internship, or maybe this has something to do with that. Definitely look at where your Mercury is, what sign, what house it's in. But this is going to be a very important week for you guys as far as communicating some information. Again, I feel like maybe some of you are really like learning under somebody else. again, awareness is going to be highly important for you guys, to be very perceptive and aware of your surroundings. There might even, I'm getting a specific message of like, you need to be really aware of your surroundings because there could be something shady happening that could lead you into a difficult situation if you're not aware of it and you're not paying attention. So we also have here luck. So with a clear direction for what you want to achieve, you're summoning energies that bring good luck. And we have rejuvenation. So rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit with a fresh and renewed approach to life. So I definitely feel like you guys kind of taking some time to update your wardrobe, again, update your self-image. It's going to help you to be even more lucky when it comes to the things you're trying to work at. There's definitely an element here of once you get and you choose a very clear direction for yourself and you're putting all your ambition towards that, you're going to become even more lucky in that area, whatever it is that you're focusing on. So as far as crystals that might be useful for you guys to use in this particular week, it makes so much sense. We have carnelian and we have malachite. So especially with something like malachite, which I have right here, I also got a piece of carnelian right there. So those are your two stones. We'll just have them sit right there next to each other. But it definitely feels like, again, your success and your career are highly important. This is going to be a big week for that for you guys, however that might resonate. But with carnelian, so what is it? It's a cherry red chalcedony used by ancient Romans in signet rings. Wax doesn't stick to it. And by modern folk to ward off insecurities. Carnelian's fiery energy helps spin us out of fearful thought cycles and into action. So who needs it? The understimulated. Anybody looking to get acquainted with their fears. Hello, fear. My name is your name. We have some beautiful work to do together. Now shut the fuck up and let's do this. Yeah, so where to put it? Wherever you want to inject some passion and confidence, i.e. your palate or your pelvis. When to use it? When you find your creativity or sex drive on sleep mode. Go with your gut. So yeah, you guys need to follow your gut instinct. I feel like a big part of this is, again, like kind of upping that creativity and your sex drive, because I feel like you guys... that energy is not very high on your priority list, but it might help you to kind of re-energize yourself a little bit if you kind of give some energy to that. It's funny because that's kind of like you guys are working with a lot of like the opposite energy that I felt from group one. Like group one was like all in this carnelian energy, while you guys are kind of not. You guys, I definitely feel more kind of in this malachite place right here. So what this says is, what is malachite? With its trademark acid trip swirls, money green, malachite is an electrifying mesmerizer with a high coppery content. Always good for moving energy and making things happen. Who needs it? The overflowing in creativity but lacking in follow through. The all business all the time set. That's how I definitely feel like you guys are. You are kind of like all business all the time, which is part of why you need to kind of rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your spirit so that you can kind of start afresh here. So where to put it? If you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television pilots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace. When to use it? When the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it. When you just gotta have the money, the power, and all the glory. Come at it with a heart-forward, sustainable energy courtesy of malachite. Claim your success. So yeah, and even you had that down-to-earth message here with Capricorn. So that's something that would be very beneficial for you guys to balance out with something like the carnelian. Both of these, malachite and carnelian, are good ones to put in your workspace, because again, this fires you up, it brings some excitement into your workspace, and it gets you firing and going, while the malachite, helps to sustain that and keep it grounded and putting in that manifestation kind of energy into it. So we also have here divination. So embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. This is kind of funny. I'm seeing a lot of similarities between you guys and pile 1. So I don't know if some of you picked pile 1 as well, or again, maybe this is just kind of collective energy that is coming through for this week. But yeah, if you guys have an interest in divination, you should give it a try. Because again, right now in this particular week might be a time period where that energy is a lot higher for you, especially with something like Mercury here. Mercury could be affecting that quite a bit for you guys and help to bring in some strong messages that might help you in manifesting, again, luck. So let's see what else we have here. We also have, the Witch's Cottage with security, and we have the altar with dedication. So yeah, you guys are definitely, if you guys have an altar of some sort, definitely not only be using these particular stones in your altar space, but again, dedicating an altar to whatever it is you're trying to manifest might be very beneficial right now. So with this, it's saying you've been dabbling in various lifestyle choices. Choose one that will serve you well and stick to it. Again, that goes back to kind of picking a direction and sticking with it, and then watch what you need to manifest actually come about. That might be the problem right now, is that you guys are kind of spreading yourself too thin, and you need to find a stronger focus in this week. So dedicate your house or garden, an altar to that which you are spiritually aligned. Focus will bring desired results. And then you literally have the Witch's Cottage here, which goes into literally making your personal space almost like a complete altar to really manifest what it is you want. Again, I keep bringing up manifestation because I feel like that's like the biggest thing that you guys are focusing on. You're very much focused on kind of your energy of the now in your security, your business. Is just what I'm getting. Let others in instead of shutting them out. You are protected, supported, and safe. Trust in the divine outcome. Recognize your strengths and talents. A new home awaits. Rediscover your likes and dislikes. Don't try too hard to fit in. That could be a part of, again, embracing your true self here with the first house. And the final card we have is card 1 with Mermaid with the pink lotus. So with her here, her message for you guys is, make an effort to relax. Stop what you're doing and take a deep breath. It's time to relax. You are not selfish, and that can be a blessing. Helping your loved ones is an important part of who you are, but sometimes it's okay to set aside your worries about others and take some time for yourself. Maybe you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Try not to let it wear you down. Instead, try these relaxation techniques to improve your health and well-being. So the first one is close your eyes and imagine a personal paradise. What do you see, hear, and feel? Let yourself become engulfed in these sensations. Allow your breathing to become slow and even, and notice your energy flow throughout your body. This will help you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. The second one is take a hint from our mermaid friend and let yourself be soothed by calming water. A walk near a beach or lake or a rest near a bubbling fountain can bring inner tranquility, or again, something like a salt bath might be beneficial. And step 3 is, are you finding it difficult to relax? A change in environment can be most helpful to reducing stress. A short getaway for some pampering at a spa could be just what your body and mind need to chase away that stress, which goes into that rejuvenation. I feel like if you guys take the time in this week to rejuvenate yourself, you're going to be much more efficient at whatever work or message it is you're trying to communicate. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here in the cards for this particular group. So if this resonated, please drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you'd like to help support the channel anyway, there's going to be links to my Patreon, my Amazon wishlist, Ko-fi, Instagram, and of course, information about how to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked pile 3 with the Super 7 stone here, as well as this particular mermaid charm here, or pin. Let's go ahead and dive into your cards for this particular week, starting off with kind of like some astrology cards. So again, these might be things you want to look at in your natal chart or in your progress chart currently. And so what we have starting off here is the moon with feelings. So instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, sustenance, self-soothing moods, and mother. So yeah, there might be some stuff coming up in this particular week between you and your mother, or clearing up maybe some I don't know, like past karma in regards to that. Definitely pay a lot of attention to your digestion, I feel like, in this week. This week might be a week where you guys are more prone to stomach upset or something is what's coming through my mind right now. We also have Aquarius with the Innovator. So experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group-oriented, humanitarian, free radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic, utopian, idiosyncratic, disruptive, edgy, and detached. We also have another sign here with Taurus, the bombshell. So earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. I definitely feel like there's a lot going on this particular week for you guys in regards to the feminine energy. So regardless if you're male or female, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energy, but you're definitely going to be working a lot in the feminine energy. And what's even more wild is that we have Aquarius here, and now we also have the 11th house, which Aquarius rules the 11th house, which is the edge. So friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. So you guys might be doing a lot in regards to this week in as far as experimentation goes, really exploring some out there concepts, maybe getting involved with some humanitarian or community-based issues, especially things that are close at heart. Like, I feel like you're trying to take some like family traditions and maybe transforming it into a new idea or concept, you know, kind of trying to reinvent it in some ways. Interesting. We also have Serenity and we have Banishment. So with Serenity, it's saying the spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. And then we also have the Banishment. With you have the power to banish negative energy and unwanted problems. So yeah, you guys definitely need to be working on banishing any negativity and those kind of energies from your life in this particular week. Again, that could go back to the energy of the moon. The moon, I feel like, is very significant in your natal chart in some aspect. We also have, for your crystal cards for this particular week, we have Kunzite and we have Tektite, which a Tektite makes so much sense with all this Aquarius energy. It's very alien energy. I mean, that's what a Tektite basically is. So that's pretty funny. So with the Kunzite here, it's a high vibe, lithium infused lilac pink stone that glows with an energy that could be described in a word as cuddly. Who needs it? Anyone with a heavy heart about something. Collectors of good vibrations. Where to put it? Place it on your heart and breathe deeply of Kunzite's cotton candy essence. Or hold in your left hand and whisper sweet nothings to yourself. This very much is aligning with the Taurus energy I feel here, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and this feels like a very Venus-like stone, which with Venus going retrograde right now, that could be definitely bringing up a lot of feelings and sort of things that you need to clear up in regards to how you love or love situations from the past. In any of those regards. You just need to kind of look at it and read about it for your own personal placements. Maybe some of you are Aquarius rising or Taurus rising. But, you know, when to use the Kunzite stone. We have call on Kunzite after a breakup or a major disappointment, or when you're beating yourself up about something. You don't need permission to be here. You belong. If you forgot that, pause, tap into Kunzite's pink prismatic vibration and let love rule. Open up your love channel. Again, very Taurian kind of energy here. And what is it? Venusian? Is that what the Venus energy? Yeah. So with Tektite here, what is it? Tektite describes any natural glass formed as the result of a meteor impacting with our blue planet. Modern science deems the stones terrestrial in composition, i.e. of this Earth, but believers in ancient astronauts have other theories. Believers in ancient astronauts. That's the astronaut theory. Again, that's such an Aquarius thing to, like, the ancient astronaut theory. Like, if you guys don't know what that is, definitely look it up and read about it in this particular week. Ancient Aliens, that show talks a lot about it if you guys are curious. So anyway, who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt, people. So yeah, a lot of you guys who picked this particular pile might be star seeds. So this is going to make a lot of sense. So those currently overburdened by resentments. Where to put it? On your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. This is so Aquarius. It's so funny. This is so Taurus and this is so Aquarius. It's just funny. Anyway, when to use it? When gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. When you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons, raise your vibration. So that could definitely be a huge focus for you guys in this week, is raising your vibration. Again, going where no man has gone before. You might be binge watching Star Trek. I don't know. It's just funny. It's making me laugh. Anyway, next up we have pure intention. So the fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So yeah, you know, be very clear in your intentions in this week, and that's going to help you with, again, what you're trying to manifest. A lot of this energy of manifestation just keeps coming up for pretty much all the piles right now. So we also have that with the herbal kitchen, with the alchemist. So yeah, some of you might be very interested in, you know, looking up and learning more about like kitchen witch spell work. You might be starting a garden. You might be very interested in sort of alternative medicines. Again, a lot of anything that is alternative or unique or out there or edgy or kind of like goes against the mainstream flow is going to be of interest with you guys right now, especially with Aquarius in the 11th house. And also, since we have Taurus here, anything kitchen related is going to make a lot of sense because, again, that's kind of like the meme with Taurus, is that they love food. So again, that might all be of interest right now. So what this says is your ability to work with plants and herbs hails from a past life. Invest in studying plants. Your body may be giving you signals to eat a plant-based diet. Check with your doctor first, of course. Write a book of natural remedies for ailments. Pursue your dream to cook. See? You guys should definitely spend some time this week in your kitchen cooking up some interesting things. And I can't fucking believe what the last card is, considering what we've been talking about. You guys got the Tektite. You have Aquarius energy. And I was already talking about fucking star seeds, and we have the Stardust Angel. That is just funny. So yeah, you guys are totally a starseed group who picked this particular pile. The number 22 might be of significance for some of you, but with this here, it's talking about follow your guiding star. We all have someone in our lives that we can look to as a role model, someone who can guide us in times of trouble or uncertainty. Now is just such a time, and it is in your best interest to turn to this person or to follow his or her example. Their wisdom, good sense, and strong moral compass are precisely what you need to get your own life back on your preferred path. So yeah, so some of you might be looking at a role model. Maybe for some of you that is your mother. Or again, some sort of strong feminine figure in your life who has been this role model for you. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing in this particular pile. So if this resonated, please do drop a like, comment down below, especially if you resonate with like being a starseed or you're an Aquarius or a Taurus or whatnot. I'm very curious to see what is going on for you guys. But thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you'd like to help support the channel in any way, there's going to be links to, Patreon, Instagram, Ko-fi, Amazon wishlist, all that good stuff, as well as info about how to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So you picked the fourth and final pile here with this particular pin. And of course, the Thulite stone. Let's go ahead and jump into your cards for this particular week. And so we're going to start off with sort of kind of some astrology, natal chart information. So definitely, check out, in your natal chart or your progress chart where these certain things are, what is kind of going on, because that might help to bring even some more insight into this particular week for you guys. So we have the Cancer. So Cancer with is the doula. So feeling, sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, and family oriented. Maybe some of you who picked this particular pile also picked pile 3. But yeah, some of you could potentially be Cancers, or you should definitely look to see where Cancer is in your natal chart. We also have the 9th house with seeking. So foreign travel, adventure, higher education, customs, faiths, beliefs, pilgrimages, spiritual quests, aspirations, journalism, religion, gurus, and risk-taking. So this is ruled by Aquarius. I mean, not Aquarius, sorry. Brain fart. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the ruling sign of the 9th house. We also have trine with flow. So harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gifts, rhythms, supports, and indulges. So some of you definitely have a significant trine in your natal chart, or maybe right now in your progress chart, there is something going on with your transits or whatnot that has a trine happening. We also have the 4th house here with the roots. Oh my God. That's crazy, because Cancer is the ruling sign of the 4th house. So yeah, you have a lot of Cancer energy coming through. So family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. It's so funny because I definitely feel like there's a lot of similarities between you guys and pile 3. And it was funny because pile 2 and pile 1 had a lot of similarities. So there's definitely a lot going on right there. You guys could be definitely very family oriented right now. Emotions could be a little bit more at a high than they are usually. I definitely feel like you guys might be going on kind of a spiritual quest right now. Maybe understanding your background and your family history. There might even be like a family history of psychic gifts, or, you know, somebody significant, maybe a grandmother or something who was like a witch or a shaman or something along those lines is coming through. We also have, on that note, we have protection and we have intuition. So create sacred space to keep uninvited energies out. With intuition, it says the power of intuition will bring light, will light your path, providing a connection to the divine. So yeah, a lot of the piles here have been getting for this particular week, like that intuition and psychic gifts are going to be at an all-time high. So it's really, really important to make sure that you are creating a proper sacred space for yourself. I definitely feel like you guys working outdoors is even more beneficial, or like bringing the indoors indoor, like the outdoors indoors is what I mean. Maybe even creating like kind of like a fairy ring or a protective circle out of stones that you find on a walk, or using particular plants, or even getting like a very specific rug, or using candles to create like a circle space that is where you kind of work and meditate or whatnot. Might be a benefit for some of you. So as far as crystals that might be significant, it's so crazy because look at what we have. We have 2 clear to white crystals for you guys. So yeah, it's definitely a very important week for protection, for clearing, and for amplifying the magic that you are working, because we have selenite and we have quartz. Selenite is a very purifying, in fact, I have this big old piece of selenite right here. It's very cleansing. It is... it naturally cleanses itself and other stones around it. So this is not a stone that you need to regularly cleanse or set out in sort of the moonlight, because it just naturally does all that itself. It's also good for like gridding your home for protection. So what it says here, you know, icy selenite is a form of gypsum with a calm, cool, and collective vibe. Who needs it? Healers, believers, the currently cleansing, juice, technology, etc. Where to put it? Wherever you want the slate wiped clean, i.e. your bedside table after a brutal work week, or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visits. See, exactly, that protecting your energy. So maybe you guys should grid your apartment, your house with some selenite. When to use it? When you move into a new space, want any lingering bad juju to vamoose. And it's so funny that they're using that term, because something when I was reading here, abuela, abuelo, like those particular words, which are, you know, grandmother, grandma, like grandmother, grandfather in Spanish, came to mind when I was talking about the family thing. So some of you that might resonate. But anyway, when you pray to gods above, when you've been working with crystals and want to clear away energy they've picked up in the process, give them a gentle tap with selenite. So clear your path to enlightenment. And then of course we have quartz here, or clear quartz, which is always an amplifier to other other things around it. So for example, I have this piece of clear quartz here. I have another piece of clear quartz right over there. Oh, put it back, put it back, put it back. Okay. So anyway, among the most abundant minerals on the planet, clear quartz is everywhere, but it is far from basic. A master manifester, quartz is programmable. So give it a job to do and get busy. So yeah, clear quartz is something that you can just, especially if you're new starting out with working with crystals, and you know, clear quartz is fairly, you know, affordable one as well. So it's like you can even just randomly find clear quartz if you're looking in the right spots. Believe me, I've done it. But because of that, you can literally just put an intention into it to do whatever it is that you need it to do. So who needs it? Rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection, and Geminis. So maybe some of you are also Geminis. Where to put it? Between your eyebrows during meditation. When to use it? When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you. Call on quartz to help you see through the illusions. Clear the mind of self-doubt. Surrender to the will of the universe and start manifesting the impossible. Enhance your vision. So we also have here, which is so funny because what both of these stones are, we also have the message of purity with the unicorn coming out again. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answers to your question. So yeah, some of you just need to be going within to find the answers that you need through your intuition. And again, purifying and cleansing your space and yourself is highly important. And it's so fucking crazy because literally you guys have Cancer, you have the 4th house, and now we literally have the moon coming out, which again, the moon is ruled by Cancer. And this is all about cycles. So you guys are going through some very specific cycles right now. You guys are a group who have to, for sure, be working with the moon and the moon cycles, because it's going to benefit you so much more than you realize if you do actually invest in studying the moon. So open up to your receptive feminine side. Your emotions are ruled by the moon phases. Harness the moon's energy and understand her phases for your magical work. Work in conjunction with the triple goddess. Literally what I just said. And then our final cards here are the water elementals. And we have Venus with cherubs. So again, some of you should definitely check out where your Venus is in your natal chart. So let's go ahead and start off with the water elementals. Again, a lot of water energy coming through, which makes a lot of sense with, you know, Cancer being here. So all will become balanced. Lately, you've had your share of up and downs. There have been many instances of confusion and times when you have felt pulled in several directions at once. External stressors have been wreaking havoc. Everything from unpredictable weather to unstable relationships can have a big impact on your emotional outlook. So again, all this goes back to your emotions, which is, again, that Cancer energy. And this is part of why protection and cleansing is coming up so much. Fear not, my friend, for it won't be long before your life and body regain their natural sense of harmony and balance. You may need to rejuvenate the aspects of your life that are giving you the most trouble, and try setting some appropriate boundaries. If someone is taking too much of your time and energy, it is all right to limit their presence and influence. Look to the near future and breathe a deep sigh of relief. Once again, you will feel calm, clear-headed, and motivated to live life to the fullest. And then, of course, we have Venus with the cherubs, which is love is true. So the goddess of love is paying you a visit. This can mean only one thing. You have found or will soon find your true love. Happiness and contentment, commitment and trust. All of the pieces are coming together to create a lasting romantic relationship. If you have already found your perfect partner, rejoice, knowing what a blessing you have, and look forward to attaining a deeper level of passion together. If you are single, keep your senses heightened and pay special attention to those around you. True love awaits, but if you wait too long for the perfect moment, it might just pass you by. Wow. That's pretty crazy. So some of you are getting a little bit of a love message. Maybe some of you are even getting involved with a person of interest who might be foreign from you, with the 9th house being present. You might have a lot of 9th house placements that suggest that you might like be involved or might marry like a foreigner perhaps. Especially maybe like your Juno is in the 9th house or your Juno's in Sagittarius. So yeah, with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here in the cards for you guys. So if this resonated, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. And if you'd like to help support the channel in any way, there's going to be links to, you know, my Instagram, my Patreon, Amazon wishlist, Ko-fi, all that good stuff. And if you would ever like to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, that info is also in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.